What's up, guys? Okay, so I said off stream, or sorry, on stream, that I might do some off stream item grinding for the Nuzlocke, which is what I'm playing right now. Because I thought it'd be kind of boring to go live again before the finale and it'd just be me going around and checking every item, mainly just to find maybe some TMs that could be game changing or maybe finding a leftover. So I'm lucky. And I'm in New Mauville right now, not New Mauville, because there's a whole bunch of items in here that I missed. But there is actually Pokemon encounters, about 3 of them that I missed, which is these Pokeballs, which are usually Voltorbs or Electrodes. And so I'm just recording in case it's something crazy. Because if it is something crazy, then people are gonna think I'm cheating. Why is my mic so loud? Jeez Louise. Sorry, I didn't even notice. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to check. I'm just recording in case it's something crazy, because I don't want people to think I'm cheating or something. That would really suck if someone thought if you thought I was cheating. Maybe more concerning, I guess. Or, I mean, sorry, I don't know what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is that even if I do record it, I feel like there's still some people who will be like, oh, he cheated the run. He cheated this in. But, I don't know. I feel like recording it is better than, like, suddenly having a Rayquaza on my team and not addressing it. But it probably won't be a Rayquaza. I hope not, because we already used our Master Ball. But yeah, so I'm just gonna record all of. If I find out I have any more Pokemon encounters, I'm going to just record them all. Make sure I capture them all. So here we go. What will this be? Oh, Claydol. Okay. I mean, that's all right. I think I'm not the biggest fan of Claydol. But I'll catch it still. I haven't found any worthwhile items yet. I found an X-Defend and then a whole bunch of useless stuff that I've tossed as soon as I've gotten it. But yeah, Claydol is not the worst thing in the world. Like, I'll take it. I have no one around to name my Pokemon. I just realized. Man, what do I even do about that? Actually, hang on, I have a solution. Hang on. I have a solution. Hang on, check this out. Check this out. If he doesn't answer, this is going to be really awkward. And I'm calling Nathan, my friend and mod. Friend of the channel. Oh, hey, Nathan, what's up?
Hi, Tanner. How's it going?
Oh, is this Jay?
No, this is definitely Nathan.
Okay, that's great. Well, Nathan, I was just doing an offline recording of my Pokemon Nuzlocke playthrough, but I found a Pokemon that I could encounter, and I'm recording it just to make sure no one thinks I'm cheating or anything. It's not even a good Pokemon, but I need someone to name it, so if I could get a name, that'd be great.
Oh, you should name it Poindexter.
Alright, sounds good. Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah,
Have a nice
no
night.
problem. Yeah, you as well. Enjoy your Pokemon.
Hey, thanks. Alright, we got a good solution there. I don't think Poindexter is gonna fit, although I do like the name. I think it really fits Claydol. Real Poindexter-ass Pokemon. So we'll do like Poin without the T, like point without the T, Poin, and then oh, I think I just made it barely fit there. There we go. Poindexter. So that is our first encounter. Let's go. I'll pick up the recording when I find the next one. Alright, I forgot to record before interacting with it, but here's our next encounter. It's just a fortress, which we've caught in the past, so it is a duplicate. I don't even know if I want it, really. I think I might just run, I think. It's really not my thing. So I think I'm just gonna run from it, I guess. I don't know. On to the next one. Okay. Wow. I already have a Flygon, and I know Flygon's ass. I already know he's bad. So I don't really want this. I don't really want this at all. That being said, I will admit where I'm wrong. Do I have Levitate on Regno? Does Regno have Levitate? No, it just does that shit. Or I think it's a... I don't know what the interaction was. Anyway. I'll tell the truth. I ran away, and then I realized I didn't get rid of the Pokeball, so it was still there. So I interacted with it again, and it was a different Pokemon. So even if this was a cool Pokemon, I wouldn't let myself take it. But I could have lied. But I feel like that's not nice. So we're killing it. Cool. Okay. This is going to be our last one here. I don't really know what I'm hoping for. It could just be a repeat too, so don't get too excited. Let's interact with it and see what happens. A Pidgey. Interesting. We already have Weather Report. So I already kind of know Pidgey's whole deal, which sucks. It sucks that we just got another repeat. But I guess I could take it. I have no reason to say no. It's technically not a repeat because it's a pre-evolution, so there's no dupe clause. So yeah, I guess I'm catching it. Cool. This one's gonna need a name. Man, who do I ask for this one? Actually, you know what? I've had a name in the tank I've been wanting to use, that I've just been finding any excuse to use. And it's from my dear friend, who said in my chat to name the Starmie that we're using, Regno, to name it Walk 'em Down. But I saw it too late. But I think that is an awesome name, and I think it fits, so I think we will name this Pidgey Walk 'em Down. It just barely fits. That's so beautiful. That's so beautiful that it just barely fits. Perfect. Yeah, so I don't know if there'll be any other Pokemon interactions that I missed. I don't think. If there are, you'll find out, I guess. If this video ends right now, then there's no more. So if that's the case, then bye. But if not, then see you soon. Nuzlocke continues Monday, the finale, hopefully. Okay, what's up, guys? So video's not over, turns out. Ignore my fan in the back, you'll be hearing that. Sorry, it's the way it is. I'm chilling right now. I'm not really trying to stream, make good content here. But I realized, so we did visit the Safari Zone in stream 4 or 5. But it seems I kind of misunderstood what zones were available to me. So I actually there's 4 zones currently open. The other 2 zones are post-game, I think, out of the 6. But I actually only did the first 2 zones, which means, according to the vote we did, which is we get an encounter per zone, that we actually have 2 encounters still available in the Safari Zone, which could be very interesting Pokemon, and I'm very excited to see what we find here. So, I'm kind of just in the grass right now, trying to grab this item, and then I realized in the middle of going through this grass, I'm like, oh, I should be recording because I could run into a Pokemon while grabbing this item. And it's just a smoke ball. But here we go. Oh, wow, that was quick. Okay, let's see what our encounter is. We're allowed to run from dupes. It's an Aerodactyl. Interesting. I have a feeling we're not going to catch this. I have a feeling it is going to run away, and that'll be our encounter. Come on. Come on, buddy, get in there. I don't know the best way to play Safari Zones. I've never really been a Safarier. But it seems like I'm not doing it right now. Go near, maybe? Okay, well, I'll update you when we have our next encounter incoming. Okay, so here we are with our next encounter. I don't even know what I'm really hoping for, but I don't know. Let's just see what we get. I was gonna use the acro bike, but I forgot I traded out with the mock bike so I could get to this area. We already have a march stomp. That's a skip for a repeat. We could fish too. There's a Goldeen in the water, which would count as in, which would be a new encounter and a Sea King. So we could fish with the super rod to see what those are. It could be worth it. I really don't know. I wish I had a chat to bounce off of, just tell me what to do. But I don't. So I think we're gonna do it. I think let's do the fishing. So yeah, let's do the super rod. Let's see what either Sea King or Goldeen is, and maybe catch them. You never know. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's see what our Pokemon is. It's a Nidorino. I was hoping for something a little more interesting. But if we catch it, I'll take it. Do you have Memento as well? Well, I guess you can't use moves here, huh? Okay. It's probably gonna flee. Yeah, it's probably gonna flee. No, hey. Look at that. Awesome. Well, now I just need someone to name it. Let me look through my contacts. Who do I have at my disposal? Interesting. Decided I'm gonna call my mod, my friend, my dear friend and mod. He does both. Gavin or Gavgan. I'm sure you've seen him in chat, and he's gonna name this Nidorino for us. This Nidorino, and we'll check him out, see if he's any good. But we'll leave the naming up to him. So I hope he answers my call.
Hello?
Hey Gavin.
What's up, Sammy?
I'm doing a little offline recording, grinding out any missing encounters for my Nuzlocke, and I just caught a Nidorino, and I need a name, so I thought I'd call you.
That's Nidoking's pre-evolution.
What's that?
Was that Nidoking's pre-evolution?
Yeah, Nidoking's pre-evolution. He's nervous. What's that?
Sonic Hedgehog.
Sonic Hedgehog? Alright, thanks, man. Appreciate you, appreciate you. Love you too. Well, you heard the footman. It's Sonic Hedgehog, which is not gonna fit. So, we're gonna have to really be creative here. I'm thinking Sonic Hedge. Or maybe we just do Sonic. Yeah, let's just do Sonic. He did not mean to place him in graves. He's not dead already. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's the most I said I was hoping for something more interesting. That's a TM also that I knew was here, which I wanted to grab. I know I said I want something more interesting, but that might be the most interesting Pokemon that we have caught in this little session of ours. This little secret offline recording. So I will quickly, I don't know, waste my time and we'll go check him out, because that's the one I'm most interested in seeing. Alright, here he is. He has Sticky Hold, which is kind of useless. Acid, Heal Bell, Water Pulse, Poison Powder. So Sonic himself is not too interesting here. We do actually have a Nidorina, which is kind of funny, which we got the last stream I did, I think. White Smoke, Invincibility. She was also just kind of okay. I'm not really interested in either of them too much. I looked at the Claydol that we caught and and Pidgey here, walk him down. And neither of them were also really that interesting. Pidgey has a different ability and has some different moves compared to Weather Report, but I have a feeling if we level them up enough, we'll start to see their similarities shine through. And Claydol himself is, you know, he's fine. I don't think there's any other encounters that I can find. Like, I really think there's nothing left. I'll keep the recording ready just in case, but I think that should be it for this little excursion. I'm gonna go back to just grabbing items. Item update? Oh, let's do an item update. Let's see. I found fucking nothing. Yeah. I found jack shit. Okay, this is probably goodbye for real this time. Goodbye. Nuzlocke continues on Monday. Finale. For real. Okay, Ventureheads. This is like the third time I've been wrong about it. This recording ending, but I have some crazy exciting news. So this patch of grass right here has an encounter in it. Turns out I never went back to Route 115 after getting Surf to access this area, because for some reason in my mind I thought it was only water, and so I saw the encounters in the water. I'm like, oh, those are the same encounters, it's not worth checking it out. But I completely missed. I zoomed in further with this little map I've been using to find items, and there is a patch of grass at the top of this route with a whole bunch of unique encounters we have not gotten this entire playthrough, which means this is actually our final encounter of the playthrough. Like, at least, like, this is like the most like obvious one. Like, you know, sure, there's some where it's like, oh yeah, I could have missed a Pokeball, I could have missed a Safari Zone Pokemon, but this is like the most blatant, in your face, like wild grass encounter. So yeah, we're gonna discover what the Pokemon is together now. Let's find out. I'm hoping for something good. There's a lot of really unique Pokemon in this tall grass. Some, I think it's gonna be a Pokemon we may have not seen at all in the wild before. So it's a little exciting. I'm gonna send Ram Ranch out because he has false swipes, and actually he does have Flame Body, which is very dangerous. So you know what? We'll just hold the one. He's tanky. He's tanky. He can take all the hits, and I can just spam Ultra Balls. So here we go. Come on. What do we got? Okay, that's an encounter we've already seen before. So that is a dupe clause. We're gonna ignore this. Come on. I want something crazy. I want something that'll blow my socks off. Hey, Typhlosion! Nothing crazy. We've definitely seen Typhlosion before, but I'm not gonna say no to Typhlosion. I think we just spam Ultra Balls, I guess? Yeah, that's gonna be tough. I know he has a lot of really strong fire moves. He was a very big threat when we were grinding for the first gym as a wild Pokemon. He had us shaking in our boots, I'll say, whenever we saw him. Okay, that's a Typhlosion caught. That is awesome. I really wanted the Typhlosion when I saw it before, so I'm pretty happy about this. But now I need to get a third person to name this Pokemon. Let's see who I have left in my contacts. Okay, I'm gonna try calling my friend Leland, who is the namesake of our Whale Lord. I don't know if he's busy, he might not answer. But I'll just ask him to throw out a name. I'll take anything, really. So I'm gonna give him I'm gonna give him a ring. I'm gonna get him on the horn. Let's see here. I don't think he even knows about the Whale Lord. Yo, Leland.
What's good?
What's up, dude? I am filming an offline video right now. Just so I have like a Pokemon Nuzlocke I'm doing, and I'm just kind of off camera, grinding some Pokemon encounters I have. But I'm recording it, so I'm not like cheating. I guess I don't know. But my point is, I usually let my chat name my Pokemon, but I don't have a chat because I'm offline. So I called you to name this Typhlosion that I just caught.
Oh, dude, a Typhlosion?
Yeah, Typhlosion. And it needs a name. It's itching for a name.
Goku right there.
Goku?
Yeah, dude.
I like that. I like that. You know, I actually had a Pokemon in this playthrough named after you.
Really?
And it was my best Pokemon. But it unfortunately died in my last stream. But it was my best Pokemon and it carried my team.
They're called the Chop Chud.
No, it was just called Leland. I was named by Gavin. Do you want to guess what Pokemon it was?
Rubbish.
No, it was a Whale Lord.
Of course it was.
But he was my best Mon, and it was actually, you know, it was a good Pokemon.
Did I die in a cool way at least?
You got randomly critted, unfortunately, but you did so much for the team. It was unbelievable how good you were.
I got randomly crit by a bug collector.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, well, that is all I needed from you, Leland. Thank you so much. Goku is now safely put away.
That's awesome.
I appreciate that. Have a nice night, brother.
Yeah, man. You too.
There we go. And just like that, we've named our Typhlosion from Leland himself. And I think that's everything for the encounters. I actually fully believe that this time. I could be wrong, but I think that's everything. What's this item? Oh, Aerial Ace TM. Nice. That's not bad. I'll actually gladly take that. Wow. But yeah, I think that'll be everything. I genuinely don't think there's anything else. I won't stop the recording, but I'm pretty confident that'll be it for the night. I'm just going to go back to snatching what items I can, I guess. And this time, it's goodbye for real. Nuzlocke continues Monday. Goodbye. Hey guys, there's more. Okay, so I actually have a few encounters here that I'm shocked to find. So I ignored every possible encounter I could get on Route 132, 134, and 133. Because on the websites I was using to look at these routes before I had this map, this interactive map I've been using, shadowpokenmap.com for Emerald, it didn't tell me there's actually a 15% chance for a Horsey encounter on these three routes, which I have not seen, which means that is a new encounter. Even more exciting, turns out also in Lily Cove, there is actually also there a 15% chance catch for a Staryu, which I don't think I've used. I'm not 100% sure on that, obviously. But if I see something other than the Staryu, or sorry, other than, I think it's a Torchic that's normally there. If I see anything other than that, that is not duplicate, then that would be my catch, because everything else is duplicate there. So that would have meant that I had to have not caught it. But we'll see. That one I'm unsure about. We're just going to fish and see. But I think that is true. And then, when I was looking through the abandoned ship on stream, I looked at the encounters of the abandoned ship, and it said on the website I was looking at that there's no new encounters. But that is a lie. It turns out there's actually a 20% chance in the abandoned ship to get a Tentacruel instead of a Tentacool with the Super Rod. So that opens up three possible new encounters for me to find. I'll update you. I'm just going to start fishing. It might take a bit. Because this one's a 50% catch. Same with the Staryu. So, yeah. But yeah, I'll update as soon as I just run into it. So see you then. Okay, turns out I was wrong. I did get this encounter. It was a Mankey. Which means I probably also did get the Staryu. But I'm not 100% sure. I will go check. So I just wasted like 10 minutes searching for Pokemon I already caught, which is fun, but you know. But yeah, I don't I think I did fish for whatever the Staryu was. I think I did. Like, I'm pretty sure. I just wish I knew what it... Oh, if only there was a system in the game where you could check where you met a Pokemon. Let's see. Okay, after looking through all my Pokemon, I've confirmed that I've not caught anything from here, I don't think. I didn't check my actual party, so maybe I should do that. Or no, that's Moss Deep. That's not Lily Cove. Yeah, I have not caught whatever the Pokemon the Staryu is supposed to be. Alright, so this is an actual full-on catch. Alright, let's do it. Okay, after about, I'd say, 15 minutes, we found it. It's an Absol, which isn't the best. Absol's famous for being one of the many Gen 3 Pokemon that were unfortunately part of the split, famously part of the split attacker curse. Because Gen 3 had a lot of Pokemon that were used physical and special moves since they're separated by type. So it ended up with a lot of split attackers, which makes Absol kind of just a mess of a Pokemon due to its like just terrible stat distribution, which its mega fixes, fun fact. But I like Absol. Absol's cool, so I'll take it. I'll name this one myself, I guess, because I don't really have anyone to call. It's almost 1 in the morning. I'm not gonna bother anyone. I'm gonna name this after my friend and person who has done a lot of channel art for my channel, Ray. She is a wonderful person, so I'll give it to her, I guess. Okay, we gotta go grab that Tentacruel now. And also, I'll give a little item update for what we found. I found a TM that I actually did equip on a Pokemon. I put it on Ragno, which was, what was it? Tail Glow, which sharply raises the special attack, which is great because Starmie is a special attacker and also has Surf and Psybeam, so it is just a good move. It was also the only Pokemon in my party I could put it on. And then I also found a Dragon Fang, which increases Dragon-type moves damage, so I gave it to Salamence. So that is the fun stuff. Where is this? There's a hidden item somewhere up here. I don't remember where it is. There we go. But yeah, so that is currently all the good items I found. Everything else I could give or take. I'm not too picky about it. But, yeah, so I'm going to go off to the abandoned ship, and just start fishing for Tentacruel. Or whatever Tentacruel will be replaced with. Hopefully something awesome. Quick item update. I found a Master Ball. Okay, back to the Tentacruel. Well, it's a Farfetch'd. I was really hoping for something amazing. I truly was. Voice crack, Jesus Christ. I truly was, but... what can you do, really? This is just what we get. Guess I'll name this one once again, since there's not many people up at this hour. I'm thinking 20%. That will be his name. It's being a bit annoying. Maybe we can speed up the process. My handy dandy speed up. Come on, buddy. Get in there. There we go. Alright, and I'll be naming this guy. I already decided. His name is 20%. We'll do all caps just to make it look a little more unnatural. And that will be the final encounter. Great. So exciting. Okay, we've used up all our encounters. There's no more. Well, except for this one. I thought, just for gits and shiggles, might as well see what a Rayquaza encounter is. We can't use whatever it is, because it'll be level 70, which is way beyond our level cap. Meaning whatever this is, we can catch it and stuff, but we cannot use it. But you know what? I thought, just for fun, let's see what Rayquaza was replaced with, so. What was that? Was that a Mareep? It's a little 70 Smeargle. I can't think of a more fitting Pokemon to go in a Master Ball. Wow. Amazing. I will also do the beautiful choice of naming it myself, which I have an awesome name I just thought of. Nice. Dope. Well, that'll do it for this off-stream adventure. I think I've gotten all the items I will ever want. I think I've gotten every encounter, so we are fully set for the Elite Four and Champion this Monday, November 24th. Be there, be square. It's gonna be crazy, and I hope we win. Okay, goodbye for real this time. Goodbye.